Hello, welcome to a FLIM review of Parasite. Oh boy, here's a comedy thriller family drama that sets itself up to go into the places you may expect it to go, then totally circumvents that and goes off into its own weird and wacky way. Just like last year's Palme d'Or winner, this year's Palme d'Or winner is also about family, though the tonal differences between the films couldn't be any more different. Parasite, as the icky name suggests, certainly has some complicated feelings about its central family and their own morally questionable actions as they, through a series of very conniving and entertaining to watch ways, make their way into a wealthy upper-class house and call it their own home. But the film simply lets them do it, and we just see them go about their way as they soon discover something disturbing lurking beneath this facade of wealth and servitude. I'm trying my best and my most professional to avoid any kind of spoilers at all, even for like up to the 40-minute mark of this film, because this is certainly something you want to go in cold to. It'll make a film like this all the more special to experience, particularly as there's so many layers to this film, actual layers of class and wealth. And the way this film cuts between these various families and family members and the sort of antics and shenanigans they get up to is really incredibly well edited. It's really pitch perfect. It makes the revelations in this film all the more incredible and stunning to watch and be a part of. I can't wait for the Oscars this year, where another foreign film gets snubbed in the technical award categories again. Hooray! Given that this is a thriller, comedy film that still takes its themes of class and class disparity very seriously, it certainly does have its parallels to Us, although I think that film was a bit more ambitious in its scope. I definitely prefer this film because it has more confidence with how the story lays out the characters and the themes within them all, and doesn't get too muddled and muffled over trying to present its messages. And I do think this is more of a shocking film, especially when it gets to the end, which seems to be the only real logical conclusion to this illogical story. And the very ending of the film, the very last scene, is weirdly enough, a very sentimental touch, or as weirdly sentimental as can be. I think Parasite really ticked a lot of boxes for me. I do find it really overall to be an entertaining, enjoyable, and kind of darkly comic little film, but I also think it's really powerfully put together with the really terrific editing between sequences and a lot of the really great performances. I don't think there's any weak performances at all from this cast. And also that this film is trying to put forward a message on class disparity without making it too obvious and trying to keep it open-ended for the audiences for their own interpretation. Overall, I thought this was quite the emotional journey, and I am talking about quite a few different varying emotions. So that's my review of Parasite. I suppose the film's title is pretty on the nose, but the film itself is really on the pulse.